chair, grab a drink in your hand. We're burning rubber in a virtual land. C-dubs is racing, the engines are roar. GT7's my track, always looking for more. Hit the gas, feel the vibe. Country roots with the reggae stride. Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride. Where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome. Welcome to my stream. Downshift the gear, see the sparks in the night. Under the moon, the curves feel just right. From the dirt to the asphalt, I'll show you the way. C-dubs keeps rolling every night and day. Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride. Where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome. Welcome to my stream. The crowd cheers loud, the reggae beats slow. Through every sharp turn, we're putting on a show. Country soul, steel drum flow. We're racing the rhythm wherever we go.
What is up, y'all? YouTube land. Actually, I just realized that Papa's streaming. I don't ever stream when Papa's streaming because we have similar audiences, only his is 1,000 times more people joining his. And Papa's a great person. He's fun to watch. And I never stream. So that's the other part. So anyway, let's see. I don't even think, there's nobody even in here. So I can say whatever I want. I can make fun of whoever I want. It's all good. Gonna jump into Daily C, I believe it is. I haven't even gotten in here to look, but I believe C is Fuji. I'm gonna try the Ferrari Group 3 here. I really like the Ferrari. I was faster in the BMW. I was faster in the BMW at race B this last week in Group 3. But that Ferrari is a little more forgiving, especially applying power coming out of corners. And I think that's really important at Fuji. There's a couple places you got to kind of be careful how you're throwing the power at the asphalt coming out of some corners. So anyway, as soon as I find, what account am I even on? Am I on the wrong account? Let's see. I don't remember. I want to be on my alt. I am on my alt. Okay, we're good. So did I buy the new Ferrari yet on my alt account? That is the question. And I'm not seeing it unless I passed right by it, which is also very popular. No, I think I did. I thought I did. Yeah, it's right here. Now, what I haven't done is put any sort of livery on there. So, thinking might need to go throw a livery. Now, this thing in VR, it's insane. It's so beautiful. By far my favorite VR cockpit car on the game. So that's worth something, even if you're slower, even if I'm slower in it, it's worth something that it's so pretty. So anyway, let's go do something very basic. I'll tell you what I do like is just going with carbon. Let's see. First of all, yeah, let's do that. Create design. And let's just paint the whole thing. Yes, we're sure of that. We're gonna paint it all carbon. Let's see, checker, carbon twill matte. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Let's do the wheels something different. Let's do, you know, I'm always a fan of the black and orange. But it's Ferrari. It almost has to have red, right? MDG. Thank you, sir. MDG, welcome. All right, so red wheels. We got to do red wheels. I'm throwing a livery on this Ferrari real quick, MDG, just so I can jump in and get some daily race C. I think that's where I'm going to land this week. I think Group 4 at Yas is not going to be my jam. I'm not a big Group 4 fan anyway, but I feel like it's going to be really slow getting around the track. Yeah, I agree. It has to be red. All right, so we're going to do that. And then I think outside of that, we're really just going to go... Oh, what happened? Yeah, all right, this red pearl, I like it. All right, so now we're gonna go throw a couple PHG decals on and go on about our way. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here. I gotta get some laps in. I have not raced Fuji since whatever the last daily was there, however long ago that was. It's been a while. So without question, I'm gonna have some rust. Let's see here, let's go do... You know what? Let's change the color of this guy to red. Yeah, I like red. Okay, now let's do this. Something like that. I mean, I'm telling you, I suck at liveries. So, you know, just kind of get the basics. And that's where I go. We're going to duplicate it over here. I like it. Whatever. All right, so a little PHG love right here. Let's throw, we got to throw a Racing with Susan on here. I'm gonna pretty much try to put that everywhere or on every car. So this is weird. We don't have a lot of space back here. Let's see. Okay. All right, we're gonna cancel. Yes, we're gonna. Okay, we gotta go delete that, and then we're gonna put it. Yeah, we'll put it back here. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Oh, let me try something here real quick. Bloop. Okay. Now we're going to do that again. Whoops, no. Yeah, there we go. One of these. Some of those right there. Gonna look okay on the other side. Yeah, I like it. You know, a lot of times I steal the livery and just make a few changes to make it look like I did something, but yeah. All right, so the thing I like on this here is we're gonna put the Elite. Let's do that. All right, content search, keyword PHG. I'm gonna go down here and grab this one, and it'll should fit right. Where did it go? Why is it not showing up anywhere? Nowhere? What is going on here? Is there no place on the back that you can put this thing? That's terrible. So basically nothing. I thought you could put stuff in this little spot right here, but apparently not. All right, we're gonna do that. I don't know how to do anything. All right, so basically we're going like this right here. That's it. All right, let's go save it as PHG. Close, yes, apply it. And then oh yeah, we gotta throw it up there for Susan. All right, looks decent. It's not great, but there we are. full disclosure, MDG, as I said, I have not raced Fuji in a minute. It's going to be sloppy. Oh, it just made me think of something. I gotta get out of here. Let's see, do I have all the tires for this? Let me go check. So we need hards and softs based on the streams I was seeing earlier for race CE. Yeah, it's no, you know, Jay Collins, Salamander, Philness, who else? There's a few others out there that are livery masters. If I go over about 15 minutes, I've completely lost focus and then I'm out. So let's go, boop, boop, boop. Let's go soft. We gotta set a time. And definitely not entering a race yet. I am the type, if you were here last night, I was talking, no, whatever day it was, a couple days ago. So I think I can be fairly fast, but unlike the majority of these guys, I can't just jump in the race to be fast. I have to go, like, even if I've set a good time and ran it every night, before I jump into a race, I have to run it for like 10 or 15 minutes to get the rhythm. I just do not have the skill set to jump right in and go. It is. Yeah, and there's like 3 different ways to take it. Like, you can duck to the inside and fade out, or you can start way outside and power to the inside and go. I think that's the fastest way down the straight, but I mean, you know, they're all, you can get some equal lap times on all of them. There's several that one right there that they're showing on screen. That one's a technical, nasty little deal right there. But what little experience I have in this new Ferrari, I did race it, race B last week. It was very forgiving. Unlike the BMW, which I was definitely faster in, you had to feather that throttle and be oh so careful everywhere you went. Whereas the Ferrari, I felt like you could just throw it into corners and power out. So anyway, getting ready to throw the VR headset on and get this party started. See what we can come up with. So it looked to me like, what was that? It said, oh, let's get the wheel going here. I think 138 was what I saw some of the guys having. Let's see. Shahir's rocking a 138.6. He's fast. Doesn't look like a whole lot of friends on this account. This is my alt account, so I don't think I have as many people on this account. I wish there was a way to combine them, because I've met some guys when I was in my alt account that I've raced well with. And then, of course, got a bunch, most of the PhD guys and everything on my main account. I wish there was a way to combine them. All right, be right back and throwing this on. Okay. Let's go see what we can do. I do know I'm gonna run brake balance to the back because softs are gonna get eat up. Yep, came out too hot. Little too hot. Hey, MTG, do you hear? I don't think I turned my speakers down, which I usually do. Do you hear? Do you hear the double noise like the stream in the background? Rusty. Ooh, blew through it. Hey, I didn't get a pin. Starting out, which I should have. Cool, thank you. Let's go run a lap. Just gonna be slightly off Shahir's time, and by slightly I mean like, you know, 5 seconds or more. 4 seconds. We can do all right here. Maybe should have held first. Maybe should have held first. Need to be on the brakes earlier there for sure. Okay, a little bit better. Alright, I need to pick up a couple seconds at least here. I don't know that I need to go to 6th there. I don't think I do. Oh, terrible. You guys ran this? What's the meta here? Is it probably the Beamer again, or do you guys know? I watched about 10 minutes of Grove Street's stream. Thank you for the likes, subs, and all that. Appreciate it. I'm not a streamer, as you guys probably realize. I just, you know, mess with this every once in a while. Don't really know what I'm doing. I fumble through it, and when I don't, I holler at Sal, and he usually tells me what my dumbass did wrong. And alright. Oh wow, way too hot. Way too hot. Let's start that over. I don't usually either. I just feel like it's dedicating a whole lot of time for one race. And if you guys are like me, I got a youngster, and the situation at home is always fluid. And sometimes it's hard to dedicate 20, 30 minutes to a race. So the sprints are usually more fun. But I am not a fan of Group 4 at YAS or YAS, or however you say it, YAS Marina. Funny enough, I hate it until I get into a groove. And then I feel like, okay, I'm locked in. Like last time we had Fuji, I felt like, I had a really good qual time, and I was, I was hanging with the big boys, if you will. Okay, that was better. Let's see if I can maintain it. There we go. Oh. It's a fun track. I like running it. I ran this car there probably 10 or 12 laps just messing around whenever I got on here after the update. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if either of you guys are in VR, but this car is freakishly awesome in VR. Like everything about it. It's higher tech. Obviously, it's newer. I do not know what this crazy springboard situation is over here. I feel like I should... Like when I go into the pits, maybe I should jump on that thing. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like I'm getting worse. I don't know. We might be going back to race B. This may not work out. Or do I just jump? Oh. I'm not better. I'm like the worst when I'm starting out. Like it takes me, as you guys can see, it takes me like laps and laps and laps to get into a groove to feel comfortable to track. But at this point, I'm kind of like, it's a 15 lap. I think it's 15 laps. It's a terrible time I've set, but I'm going to run a few more, then I may just jump in and see what happens. It's just DR. I mean, right? DR is easy. Just kidding. It's not that easy. Yeah. You own those. I got you. I'll try. Now this one I need to tap. Yeah, it cracks me up, man. I like, I'll watch several of these guys, and some of them will literally just turn on the stream, be like, oh, it's the first time I've been to this track in months, and, they're setting a freaking top 200 time right out of the gate. It's like, what? It'll take me about a month to get that done. There we go. Perfect. A pin. Alright, Yep, I'm gonna run one more decent lap, and then I'm gonna jump right into a race. We're gonna be P16 almost no doubt, but unless we get really lucky and land in a drop lobby. For me, it's just there's certain tracks I just click with, like race B last week, Lago Maggiore. I click with that track, I like it. I like the BMW there. Alright. This is our lap. It is what it is. Whatever it ends up being, we're taking it to the race. Oh, hell. Guess we're not taking this lap. We're going to take a slower one. I say that. Hell, the race might be 20 minutes from now. I don't know. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. Alright, out of here. Let's go see what happens. Alright. This might be the shortest stream ever. Oh, hey, I'm not last. Poor Slick. I didn't even look at the ranking boards to see. I bet the top guys are running, what, 36s probably? Let's go look. Okay. 37. Cool. So we just missed it. The entry doesn't even start for 14 minutes. So I'm going to be forced to run some more laps and bore you guys to tears with my spinning out everywhere. Every once in a while you have to reset the alignment of the VR. If you got, do either of you guys race in VR? Oh, that was slow. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Or try. I may have already run my best lap. I doubt it, but so I did VR like early on, and now I can't go back. Like when we would do Sunday Fun Days, I did it just because I think VR makes for a pretty shitty stream, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't like watching other people in VR. I don't know why I would think anybody would love watching me in VR. But now, I mean, that's all I know. If I come out of VR, I'm slow. I mean, I'm not fast anyway, but I'm really not fast. Well, you know, it's 50-50 with my buddies, man. When they come over, they're like, oh yeah, I want to try that. And some of them, like within 30 seconds, break out into a sweat and like never again. Funny enough, so none of that bothers me. And my daughter, she's 9. She's like, Dad, can we get a new game for me? I was like, yeah, well, let's look around. It turns out there's a Smurfs roller coaster game. It's free. I thought, well, there ain't gonna be much to that. It's a lot of fun. She enjoys it. But man, she's like, Dad, you gotta try this out. And I got on this stupid roller coaster in a free kids game and almost lost my cookies. I mean, it was a lot. She's like, that's so funny. You can drive in those cars for hours and this stupid little kid's roller coaster. I'm like, yeah, true. It's a terrible idea. Hop in the curb. another pin. I'm just gonna roll with the pins. Got enough time that. Well, hell, I don't know how long it is to the race. It was 14 minutes before you could enter the race, right? So it might be another 10 minutes once that occurs. I don't think it will be, but I did notice in stream earlier that there's 0 time between races. So if you think you're gonna leave a race and try to go improve your lap, it's not happening. There's literally like a minute between races. I didn't even pay attention to what my last lap time was. Cool. No, don't be a pin, don't be a pin. It's gonna be a pin. And another one. Maybe not. Might have got away with that one. It's a lot of fun. Okay, shifting the third was a bad idea. Alright, we gotta get into the 39s. Yeah, it's way cool. So I've done some pretty cool stuff to my rig. I've got wind simulation. I've had that for a while. That's too fun. And then I've also got just added bass shakers. And that, believe it or not, the base shakers have been a game changer. Those are super cool. This turn up here is like the most technical, other than the last turn. Wasn't bad. Okay, at least into the 39s here. Improve on that. Going for a ride. I do remember that about that curb there on the right leading into that turn. You touch that, you're going into the spin zone. How about shift gears? That'd be good. Do what I want. Yep, blew that. A little bit better there. Gotta remember, I gotta stay over here too. Save like a 10th. Wish I could get slip off my Ghost. That'd be fabulous. That's a terrible time. .666. Finally starting to feel a little bit of a rhythm here. Oh, couldn't hold on. Could not hang on. Got to be more aggressive in that last turn too. I'm leaving 3 or 4 tenths out on the table there. Another pin. Thank you so much for popping in, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Enjoy your evening, morning, whatever. I know you just told me. I forgot already. All right, one more. We'll go check our time. I don't know if it should be in 6th here or not. I don't know. Right on, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for popping in, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Damn it. Should have went to second. Knew better. Well, I see where the time is to be made up. I'm leaving plenty out there. Like right there. Should have been on throttle way earlier. That's okay. Alright, let's go check on our situation here. Nobody cares, nobody cares. Alright, how much time do we have? 10 minutes. Okay, let's go. So let's see if I'm at least top 5,000. Oh, hell. Way better than I thought. Okay. We might be able to do something with this. Hell, Lead's only beaten me by not even a second. He's usually setting mad times out of the gate. Well, not like that. Not like that. Gotta do better. Much better. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh my God, I had a good one going finally. Time for one more. Try again. Try again. Damn it. A touch better. Mid 139. Just gonna be what it be. For now. pin. Okay. All right. Let's see. P what? 14? 15? 16? Oh, actually not as bad as I thought. Let's see. We got Lorenzo. We are not in the drop split here, guys. As I was hoping. Okay. Paul. Baldini. Let's see. Mr. Bates. P.D. Hans. Okay. So let's see. Plaka is down here running no time. Oh, a lot of these guys are. Plaka, Mothi, and Barrier. So if we can maintain P8, P9, we will not lose DR, hopefully. And I feel very confident we can get to the 38s. So let's see. 38.7 is P6. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Let's just not wreck out in the first lap. Oh shit! I left it on softs. I screwed up bad. Screwed up bad. Damn it. Should have been on hards. Baldini. Yeah, these races where it's multiple compounds, I always forget to change my damn tires. I should just put them on hards and leave them. Being on softs, we should make up a few spots, but we're going to lose it pretty quick later on. If we can survive the first couple laps, yeah, that is. Oh! Thank you. Much appreciated. Pin. Right about now, Hans is like, dummies on soft tires. You'd be correct, sir. Ooh, there's a pin. And another one. That's how many pins I can get in a race. Tires are going already. Lap 4. Wow. Citroen just pulls on this Ferrari on the straights. Man, I'm really late to that apex. On softs, I should definitely be running these guys down, but I'm not. And this hashtag skill issue of Mr. Casual over here. I think these tires have one more lap, maybe. Sure would have been nice to get a couple spots. one more lap off here, I believe. So 7 laps. All right, that's good to know. So do I need to come out of there in first? Everybody's leaving me right there. Listen to these tires, they are shot. So, as we see people coming to the pits, which I don't know how many will, there's a good chance that I'm the only one that comes in on softs like a dumbass. Yep, and now I'm just gonna everybody's gonna walk away. Oh, pay attention, look up, look up, look up. There's a racetrack in front of you. not likely going to remain, but I would be mad happy with a P8 if I could pull that off, but highly unlikely with my hard tires and everybody else just switched on to fresh softies. Also helps if I shift gears. Yeah, so 2 seconds slower on hards per lap. Not going to take long for those guys to catch me. Especially if I keep flubbing that first turn. No, 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 no. Damn it. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, this turned out terrible. Ready for this to be over. Here's the good news. I'm not going to lose any more positions in this race. Guaranteed. I might lose a lot more time, but not positions. I guess I could get lapped. It's kind of like losing a position. Yeah, it's been a good one, Rob. Started on the wrong tires, held my own. Knew when I made the switch to hards it was going to be ugly. Still holding my own. Got crammed in T1 by T-Bates, but listen, I know that dude well enough to know he would have never done that on purpose. And he waited. I wish he wouldn't have. Yeah, I need to go, I need to actually come off. Is Papa still streaming or is he done? I didn't realize fuel would be so close in this race, but here we are. And these guys are gonna feel bad, and I'm gonna be like, man, guys, no worries. I was on the wrong tires. I was actually trying to slow down and get out of their way and got crammed by T-Bates and Jay, I want to say you say Seuss, I'm not sure. Jay Seuss, yeah. No worries. All good. Let's see here. Where are you guys? Let's see, T-Bates. everybody gone? Okay, let's see. Taking a absolute DR schlacking. Yeah, we did. Oh, wow. This is really low on this account. That's no bueno. Well, Rob, thank you. If you're still here, thank you for popping in. I think I'm going to bounce off of here, go see if Papa's still streaming. Oh, check out that situation. But you got to check out my BRB jams if they're working. Yesterday they weren't working, but I made sure they worked earlier. Let's see. All right, be right back.
Yeah, 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 Speed up, shifting gears, turbo hum in the air. Team PHG, we don't just drive, we declare. Track hotter than the sun, tie scream with flair. Controller in my grip, racing dreams laid bare. Pit stop, quick drop, don't go slow. EIB on the stream, let the tires glow. Fuel up, strap in, let the rhythm flow. Pit stop funk, where the fast ones show. GT7 pixels gleam, reflections so mean, drifting corners like a phantom. Unseen, gasoline symphony, engine scream serene. PHG team clean, racing kings on the scene. Pause the track, but the beat don't fade. BIB slide where legends get made. Pick crew groove, move sharp like a blade. Racing in rhythm, that's the life we trade. Pit stop, quick drop, don't go slow. BIB on the stream, let the tires flow. Fuel up, strap in, let the rhythm flow. Pit stop fun, where the fast ones show. Yeah, 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 Speed up, shifting gears, turbo hum in the air. Team PHG, we don't just drive, we declare. Track hotter than the sun, tie scream with flair. Controller in my grip, racing dreams laid bare. Pit stop, quick drop, don't go slow. EIB on the stream, let the tires glow. Fuel up, strap in, let the rhythm flow. Pit stop funk, where the fast ones show. GT7 pixels gleam, reflections so mean, drifting corners like a phantom. Unseen, gasoline symphony, engine scream serene. PHG team clean, racing kings on the scene. Pause the track, but the beat don't fade. BIB slide where legends get made. Pick crew groove, move sharp like a blade. Racing in rhythm, that's the life we trade. Pit stop, quick drop, don't go slow. BIB on the stream, let the tires glow. Fuel.
All right. I don't know if anybody's even still here. I don't think so. Oh, 4 watching. Okay, there's 4 people. Cool. Well, thanks guys for popping in. Whoever's still here, appreciate it. 6 likes. That's good for me. Just a little bit of practice in one race, one fabulous race where I came in P last. Of my own doing, I screwed up, forgot to change over tires. Was actually doing okay, but I was in the guy's way and I tried to slow down to get over. Got popped in the corner, sent off into Narnia, and could not recover from that. But is what it is. Totally on me, nobody else's fault, and that's pretty much it. In the event, let's see, what day was it? Yesterday? Yesterday had a couple really tough races where Claudio and Linoprons were in there, and I'll be honest with you, I had complete tunnel vision on some dude named Daniel something or another who had been a total jerk. He was not a fan of me competing with him for P1. This is in Daily Race B, and twice in races I got up beside him and he literally just worked me out on the turns. He just pushed me off into the grass. So after that, I would start in P3, P4. Claudio, Linoprons would be right there. Totally just had blinders on, tunnel vision. I didn't think I did anything wrong. I could see where I was overly aggressive, but anyway, I offended those dudes. So in the event this gets back to them, again, apologies for that. Would not ever race dirty like that, especially with those guys. I'm not opposed to getting somebody back, especially on my alt account that's done me dirty. But these guys that I'm racing day in and day out with, I would never do that. Hopefully they know that. So anyway, that's all I got, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Jump off the stream. Thank you all for popping in. Appreciate the likes. That's all I got. We'll talk to you soon. Appreciate it, guys.
up a chair, grab a drink in your hand. We're burning rubber in a virtual land. C-dubs is racing, the engines are roar. GT7's my track, always looking for more. Hit the gas, feel a vibe. Country roots with the reggae stride. Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride. Where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome. Welcome to my stream. Downshift the gear, see the sparks in the night. Under the moon, the curves feel just right. From the dirt to the asphalt, I'll show you the way. C-dubs keeps rolling every night and day. Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride. Where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome. Welcome to my stream. The crowd cheers loud, the reggae beats slow. Through every sharp turn, we're putting on a show. Country soul, steel drum flow. We're racing the rhythm wherever we go. Pull up a chair, grab a drink in your hand. We're burning rubber in a virtual land. C-dubs is racing, the engines are roar. GT7's my track, always looking for more. Hit the gas, feel a vibe. Country roots with the reggae stride. Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride. Where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome. Welcome to my stream. Downshift the gear, see the sparks in the night. Under the moon, the curves feel just right. From the dirt to the asphalt, I'll show you the way. C-dubs keeps rolling every night and day. Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride. Where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome. Welcome to my stream. The crowd cheers loud, the reggae beats slow. Through every sharp turn, we're putting on a show. Country soul, steel drum flow. We're racing the rhythm wherever we go. Pull up a chair, grab a drink in your hand. We're burning rubber in a virtual land. C-dubs is racing, the engines are roar. GT7's my track, always looking for more. Hit the gas, feel a vibe. Country roots with the reggae stride. Welcome Welcome to my stream, let's take a ride, where the road is long and the lives collide. Fast cars, slow jams, it's all a dream. You're always welcome, welcome to my stream. Downshift